Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Reddit Show with Adam Serenko. We are back with some more Black Myth Wukong on this lovely Friday night. Seems like there's another event that's going on during this time, so I don't expect very many people to show up today. But if you do, welcome and thanks for joining. So we're continuing chapter 5 of Wukong. Continuing where we left off last time, where we made our way all the way to Emerald Hall and um, let the boss defeat us because I thought we had to do something first so we didn't miss something, but we actually did the thing that I was supposed to do. So we're just going to go to the boss straight away. Um, but I guess it was a good thing that I did that because we did find a bunch of other stuff that I missed on our way up here. So but yeah, all you have to do is basically, I'll mention this now, is before you go and kill the boss over there, go make sure to talk to the horse guy dude, every chapter and exhausted dialogue, and then once you get to this chapter, if you pull on the thing and you hadn't talked to the horse guy in the previous chapters, then it would kill him. So you would like pull it and then it would like break, I guess. Not really sure, but from what I was reading, that seems to be what the prerequisite is. So you just have to talk to him in every chapter, and then exhaust dialogue when you talk to him in this chapter, before you head over to this guy, which is what we did. So should be fine. Also, I totally didn't realize this, but this has immunity to scorch damage from lava covered terrain, which totally forgot about. So I definitely recommend having this on um, in this area, but I don't think we're going to be facing any lava in this battle. So I'm just going to keep the needle on. I was like, what? Where's the thing? Oh, also, I guess we can just explore this area now that this guy's not directly forcing us to fight him. Each sip recovers maximum health, considerably increases damage executed by next attack. Ooh, four. Get four thingies. What are they called? Dips, soaks. That sword. Um, okay. Let's go in. See, you would have missed this really cool teleport thing if I had just defeated this guy the first go. This additional cutscene that you would have missed.
This time, I should make you one of my revenants. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't do this last time. Ow.
Say. Is the ultimate.
Hello? Oh, there it is. Oh, what's up? Ow. Ow. Oh, my hand is cramping up. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Ow. Oh, what? Hang on. Thought I dodged that. And now I am white in color for some reason. Don't know what that means. I'm sure it's probably not very good. No.
From yin and yang arises two sides. From land and sky emerges a divide. Now, you shall be feasted upon by my yin-yang fish.
What a stingy host. Such a meager fish. Hardly enough for a platter.
Uh-oh. Well. So we're not gonna get help from, Baji. Okay. This is snow. Ow. Ah, dang it. Oh, cool. I still hit it. Ow. Ah, dang it. Okay. easy. See, I knew this was
The
gonna be so
truth
easy.
has been revealed. Disasters are sure to follow. The turmoil you witness is but a ripple caused by a drop from above.
Yeah.
What? Gone already? Bad news after a good nap. He's gone too far from a furnace servant. A decent lad he was. Decent until ruined by brother Wukong. Then destiny carried him further to fall for the wrong woman. You, go up this way. Check if any way leads up. I'll go look around. The owner might be gone, but her treasure might still be there.
Well, we'll see. Nice. Celestial ribbon. Fine gold thread. Ooh. Yin Yang Taoist robe. Anything else? Character antidote. Keeper of the Flaming Mountains. Okay. The furnace crumbles, bricks fall, a day of disgrace. Lament did he the beauty he could not embrace. All his talents wasted on the golden sun. Looking back, he's become a foolish one. The galaxy was clear and the sky was spotless. That night, a young Taoist boy sat by the furnace, fanning the fire. Feeling drowsy, he was about to sneak in a nap when he suddenly heard a soft laugh. Looking up, he saw his master standing at the door with a girl, watching him doze off. He quickly straightened his clothes and stood up to apologize. Contrary to his usual stern demeanor, the master did not scold him. Instead, he called the boy over and briefly introduced the newcomer, instructing them to guard the furnace together from now on. Finally, he said lightly, "She is your senior. You may call her Rakshasi." At first, the young Taoist boy was delighted to have a companion, but upon hearing that the newcomer was a senior, he felt displeased. As soon as the master left, he decided to make things difficult for her. Handing her the fan, he said, "The furnace is now your responsibility. It is only right that the older one does the work, isn't it, my senior?" The girl did not argue and simply smiled. "Indeed, my junior, you may go rest." The next day, when the master ascended the altar, the girl approached. The young Taoist boy thought she was going to complain, but instead she said, "Master, as a new disciple, it is only right that I fan the fire. However, the fan my junior gave me is a bit small and not very handy." The master glanced at the young Taoist boy and smiled. "If that's the case, I'll make a new one for you. You might as well wield it as a nice vessel." The young Taoist boy had not expected his usually strict master to be so kind to the girl. Gradually, he began to see her in a new light. From then on, they practiced together. He discovered that the girl was adept in both Buddhist and Taoist teachings. No matter what scripture the master taught, she could always engage in discussion, whereas he often struggled to keep up, both in speech and thought. Later, when the furnace was kicked over, he was severely punished by the master. While other disciples looked on coldly, it was only the senior who volunteered to descend to the mortal realm to help him. In the mortal realm, he learned that his senior had her own cave dwelling and a group of loyal followers. The master had even granted her the title of Earthly Immortal as compensation. Sometime later, the master arranged for her to marry a Yaoguai king in the mortal realm. Though he felt a bit melancholic, he understood that he was ultimately unworthy of her, no matter how many dirty tasks he had done for the master. In the master's eyes, he would never be a match for her. Okay, interesting. Indian fish. Black yin fish, white yang fish. Stirring storms with the sky flipping swish. Leaping, twirling, never at rest. Boundless power in a bowl compressed. In the South Sea, there is a fish over 6 meters long. Its dorsal fin resembles a blade and can change color at will, whether white or black. This fish can fly into the sky, creating massive winds and waves as tall as mountains. I didn't see any waves. I wonder if maybe I just didn't let it do it, that attack or something. Um, each time this fish appears, the village suffers a plague. Once, a fisherman returning from his catch encountered an elderly man who could barely walk. Despite his frailty, the old man carried a heavy, tattered bundle filled with scrolls. Exhausted and without money to pay for a boat ride, he struggled along the riverbank. The kind hearted fisherman, seeing the old man's plight, offered him a free ride across the river and even gave him 2 fresh fish for a meal. Grateful, the old man performed a divination on the spot and said, "In a few days, a young man wearing a bamboo hat and a white robe will pass by. Under no circumstances should you let him come to your village. On the day he arrives, do not conduct any business on the river, or you will lose your life." After delivering these cryptic words, the old man vanished from the boat, leaving the fisherman both astonished and frightened. Yet he etched the old man's warning deep into his heart. A few days later, while fishing, he indeed saw a man on the riverbank who matched the old man's description exactly. The man, claiming to be weary from his travels, asked the fisherman if he could take him to the nearby fishing village to rest. The fisherman initially wanted to refuse, but then decided to take the man to a neighboring village downstream instead. After dropping the man off, the fisherman docked his boat and dared not return to the river. At this moment, the man pulled a black belt. Uh, at that moment, a man pulled a black bowl from his sleeve and threw it into the river. As soon as the bowl hit the water, a massive pitch black fish emerged, and a fierce storm erupted, with waves surging sky high. The fisherman fled without looking back. Sometime later, he heard that a severe plague had struck the neighboring village, killing many people. Initially feeling a sense of relief, he soon learned that the refugees from the neighboring village had brought the plague to his own village, and they too were not spared. Should have listened. Should have listened to the old man. Well, okay. So we got a new thing. Ooh, that's nice. When health is above half, the destined one is in Yang state, which moderately reduces damage taken, but disables critical hits. When health is below half, the destined one shifts to Yin state, which massively increases critical hit, but massively increases damage taken. Okay, well, that sounds not fun, but I could see that being, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're, I don't know why you would use this. Unless you were like really good at not dying and you would just like stay in below half health all the time. But I don't know, it just sounds very annoying to use. Let's do some exploring. This area, we got that guy killed. Well, I guess we didn't kill him, but defeated him or whatever. Aha, here we go. Oh, not not what I was expecting. After using the gourd, moderately reduces cooldown for all spells, but impairs movement for short duration. Huh. Okay, interesting. I could see that being kind of useful if you're doing like a, I don't know, some sort of like a spell build. What else do we got? Ooh, meditation spot. Now this place looks more, I was gonna say medicinal, but that's not the right word. Meditative, I guess. Nice. Oh wow, I didn't realize how many sparks we had. Should should probably spend some of those. Anything this way? Nothing to see. I guess we'll keep going then. I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. Because I took care of all the other side stuff yesterday. And I think now we can go see the horse squire dude. But I'll teleport when we get to the next bonfire. Is anything? No. Just looks very suspicious. This like rock that's jutting out. Suddenly lava. Go that way. And go that way. Cool. Go around. I really miss having the quick speed of that one gourd. Hello. Go. I'm glad that they drop pellets. Because I was gonna say drop the fire pellets, but that's not that wasn't the fire pellet. But it is nice that they do. Oh, hello. Oh, great. So this one. Ow. Okay. Okay. Seems like there's not much here. Going. Oh. Sudden lighting change. Oh. Hello. Oh hey, this guy's here. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't didn't think he was gonna do that much damage. Okay. Sure. No, why don't we try this new stuff? We'll try doing some more pillar stuff. Also, let's swap out our relic for vessel. So that'll be more useful. To do the walk of shame. Need to make some more body cooling powder. Hello.
A monkey.
Bye. Oh, I guess that guy's dead. Cool. Almost there. Oh, hello. Jeez. Ow. Cool. Ow. Okay, hopefully this guy can't die, because that would be very unfortunate. Ow. He really wants to kill the other guy. Oh, what? Okay. I didn't realize he was going to do that much damage. Jeez. This guy was tougher than the other guy. Okay. Walk of Shame, Part 2. Hello.
Freak is this?
It's not very nice. What freak is this? It's a monkey. I think according to their like bio thing, for their journal entry, I guess. They are also monkeys, just transformed into beasts. Yes, there we go. Why is this going so much faster than last time? Ow. Okay. Why is that so much easier? Okay, that's fine. What's up? Oh, goodbye.
What a great!
Oh, okay.
I can see the king from here. Stripped of his mount and weapon. I wonder what's behind all this. What else is hidden in this mountain? Ugh, I feel blind. Blind! We should find the king's mount first. The Beastly Beast is treasured by the king as his own kin. How could it simply vanish? The Beastly Beast is treasured.
I feel like we missed something. So I
Beastly Beast.
talked to him and as he was teleporting. Yeah, I don't really know why that was so much easier that time, but not complaining. Like suddenly he just like had half health, and I don't know why. Definitely feel like I had to attack him a lot more last time. I like the other staff, but I don't know. I like using the crit chance a lot more, so it's okay when I keep this one. And I get extra healing from using the special attacks, so it's probably better. Yeah. Won't let you walk on that lava. No? Okay, let's go back to space. And I think we'll get a new transformation, from what I understand. Yeah. Already killed all y'all. I know you're like immortal or whatever, but I'm annoying. Ooh, nice. guy followed me all the way here? Ow, jeez. Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now. Oh my god. That. Ow. Ow. Just die. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Clear out the rest of these guys. Okay, and then now we can pull it forcefully and kill him.
It has lingered for you for too long.
This way.
It's
Get
yours now.
spirit.
My journey of life. A fleeting dream.
Nice. In darkness cunning change doth brew, slow of step yet resolute. Transform into a horse squy, immune to thunder damage, inflicting thunder bane on the enemy. Focus built up before transformation can be converted freeze afterwards. Ma Tianba. In life a brave heart met a noble lord, loyal and true, bound by a warrior's accord. Grateful and steadfast he sought to repay, unyielding in courage, keeping danger at bay. Ma Tianba was originally named Ma Er. Flaming mountains were scorching hot all year round, with not a blade of grass growing around. Anyone attempting to cross the mountains, even if they had a head of iron and a body of steel, would melt into a puddle. Despite this, some merchants, driven by the lure of profit, attempted to cross the mountains to trade horses in the west. Yet upon setting foot in the flaming mountains, they were beset by guais. None survived except for one horse, which bolted and ran for 60 miles after sensing the danger. Exhausted and thirsty, it collapsed at the gate of a manor. An old man named Zhu, who lived alone in the manor, took pity on the horse. He took it in, fed it, and cared for it. Gradually, the horse regained its strength and grew robust. The horse was intelligent and always responded to the old man's kindness with grateful neighs. The old man, seemingly able to understand the horse, said, I was the eldest of my family. If you wish to join me, you shall be called Ma-er, as my second brother. The old man treated Ma-er with genuine affection, often going hungry himself to ensure Ma-er was well fed. Ma-er took note of this and remembered this in his heart. The flaming mountains were in a perpetual drought, and without the plantain fan, there was no spring to sow and no autumns to harvest. Moreover, Zhu was getting on in years. One day, as he was feeding Ma-er as usual, he suddenly collapsed by the stable. Seeing this, Ma-er hoisted the old man onto his back and galloped towards the plantain cave on the Emerald Mountain. He ran nonstop for over 770 miles. Yet by the time they reached the Emerald Mountain, the old man had already passed away. Heartbroken, Ma-er refused to return to the manor and began wandering the mountains. Seeing Ma-er's gentle nature, the Yaoguais in the mountain often bullied him. Ma-er endured their taunts and jests never getting angry or speaking back. Homeless and unbannered, he lived this way for many days, his once robust body growing thin again. One day, as he was scavenging along the mountain path for scraps discarded by the lesser Yaoguais, he saw an old bull sleeping by the roadside, with fire burning on his fur. Alarmed, Ma-Er tried to wake the bull, but to no avail. With no other choice, Ma-Er hoisted the old bull onto his back and ran towards the Pancane cave. Along the way, somehow, the Yaoguais, seeing Ma-Er carrying a burning bull, were furious. They shouted and attacked, but Ma-Er, ignoring them, charged ahead, sustaining many injuries. It was only when they finally reached the Plantain Cave that Ma-Er realized that the burning bull was the Bull King, who had gotten drunk somewhere with friends and was now in a deep sleep. With a few calls from Rakshasi, the Bull King was startled awake from his drunken stupor. Seeing the battered Ma-Er, the Bull King laughed heartily. "You are one tough horse. From now on, join my banner and you shall be named Ma Tiamba." Thus, Ma-Er became Ma Tiamba. He trained and practiced martial arts under the Bull King, growing stronger and eventually becoming a great general under the Bull King's command. Okay, interesting. Well, that's it for his story. We still got plenty of game to play. Okay. Now that we have that, we can actually let's head back to this place. So we can go turn in our seeds and then harvest anything that we need and get any upgrades we can do as well. We should probably also upgrade our. We have so many uh, sparks available for us to use, so we should probably use them.
May Lord Lao illuminate your... This is what my ceaseless toil finally yields.
What do we got? Life-saving pill. Okay, buy them. Ginseng. Let's and long aura amplification pellets.
You'd better follow a prescription, brave one.
Okay, so this costs monkey head fungus, which we need for the other one as well, the mana one. But let's make some of these. Yeah.
A formula from Toshita. Impeccable.
Okay, we've got 6 mine cores. We could probably spend these. Guess I'll get
Seek
3
from
of these.
within to ascend. Thou shalt have built.
And then we can get let's go mana.
From yin and yang, seek from without to craft will.
Got
Uncover the secrets of sky and earth.
I feel like I don't really notice the stamina recovery rate too much, because it already recovers pretty quickly.
Each pill is
Okay.
a means to an end. My destiny's course.
Got new stuff in his store as well. My worm.
Where there's drink,
I don't think we have anything else we can upgrade. Okay. That's fine. Anything I want to swap out? Eh. Okay.
There's no going back to the court now. Only drink can drown my sorrows.
What do you think of my work?
Some
In
seeds.
this, from seed to sprout to fruit to harvest, patience is the path to follow.
I don't know if
Rest
this.
assured, this old long knows his trade. As they say, fine soil yields fine sprouts, and fine sprouts bear fine fruits.
I don't know if this means we have all of the seeds. 'Cause it doesn't seem like there's any more spots to fill. But I think we might have all the seeds now, which is cool.
Leaving so soon.
What's up?
Armor and arms.
Some more stuff for sale. Okay, so now we can just buy these with no
Just ask and they're yours.
no limit. Okay. Craft weapons. Any armors that we can craft? New. What about upgrading? We could upgrade this. But I think I'll save our celestial ribbons because I
You'd
don't
risk
really
your
need that right
throat
now.
with those bits of scrap.
I just don't know if we have enough celestial ribbon to upgrade everything, so I'll hold off on that for now. Do some upgrading. Um, two of those. Anything else I want to upgrade in this? I don't use the varied combos all that much. This is health. Yeah. I should probably be using the see-through enemies. I'm just not very good at it, so. Okay. Some of these then. Talent level so it increases maximum health function form. We'll do this one, and then we'll do. Okay. Go back. should be on the other side of this place. Okay, let's go the other way. Yeah. Okay. That ball looks very dangerous. And I just remembered we have some mushrooms over here. This mushroom doesn't look suspicious at all. Ow. Oh. Ow. Ow. How do I get rid of this mushroom thing? Ow. Ah, what? Ah. Oh. Ah. Dang it. There we go. Jeez. Thought he was gonna explode. That was annoying. Okay, I guess that wasn't the last of the seeds then. Let's see. Oh, cool. Take the form of the nine-cap Lingzi Guai to wearing the Earth Spirit cap wherever to tread. Okay, it's supposed to be wherever you tread. Lingzi shall sprout and explode, dealing poison damage to nearby foes. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Mildly reduce the mana cost of mysticism spells. That would be which ones? Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good actually. But I think I'll stick with the one that we have. Oh, and I get the hat. Okay. Slowly lose health, but massively increase health recovery when using gourd. Okay. Interesting. Oh, hello. gonna acknowledge the giant horse thing. Okay. Okay, seems like this place is pretty small, which is fine by me. Let's go take on the giant steel ball. Jeez. Oh, ah! Assuming we want to go this way. I don't know if we can actually attack it, or if it's just gonna keep trying to kill us. Ah, jeez. Oh my god. Just die. Thank you. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was safe there. Okay, but good to know that it's instant death if you get run over. Oh. Yeah, man. Oh, nice. Jeez. Ah, dang it. Not fast enough. Okay, might be useful to have on. The increased running speed for this. Oh, nice. We finally got the burn resistance thing. I don't know where we're from, but nice that we have it. Where is the speed? Okay, so it only works if I have the poison state on. Not the one I was looking for. Okay. Never mind. I guess we don't have a speed thing. I thought we did. Maybe it was a... I could have sworn there was like a increased speed thing. Maybe it was like part of the drink, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But whatever, it's fine. Okay, hurry up. Cool. Okay, come on. I don't know where we're supposed to run, but I'm just gonna keep running. Oh, over here. Makes sense. Now where am I supposed to go after this? I guess from here. Ow. Nice. What? Oh, okay. Let's see. As they run with the thing. Come on. You know where? I guess. Never gets old. Seems like past this we should be fine. There we go.
Come here, kind monkey. I'm over here. I found the fan. Look.
Oh, that was easy.
Mother left her fan before she went away. She must have felt torn between her son and husband. But this iron ball, it just won't stop. Now that you are here, help me drive it away, and I'll let the fan do its work.
Hey, Fox. How can you be sure it's even real?
Rest assured, Mother taught me this spell. Only the real fan will answer it.
The bull sounds weak. Probably on his last legs. Guess I have to trust you once. I'll get down there and stop the ball and let you do your work.
Okay, so that's the king, I guess. No.
Don't worry, his thick skin will protect him. Come on, let's save Father first.
Okay. Well, before we do that, this. Okay, now I'll follow you. Is there secrets this way? No. Whoa. Look at this place. Actually, before we go on, I want to check. I think now that we have done that, I think we can go back down here and actually fight the ball guy. Go down here. I think it's back at the Emerald Palace. Or Emerald Hall. Or not. Okay, we'll just continue the story then. I thought there was something here, but I guess not. We're not going to be locked out of anything, so that's why I'm not really too worried about it. But we still need to... I think we still need to find one more of the furnace thingies. The, like, cart things. And then we'll be able to unlock the secret area. I just wasn't sure if this was
Father, I brought him here. It's the destined one. Brother is
final
not
boss or
around.
not.
You can hand it over to him now. Brother will surely give up on his plan once it's returned. And then we will be a family again.
But I think this might be the final boss, so...
Mischievous monkey. You dare to push your luck, but always have a way out. Only you came back at the wrong time.
Are you not thinking straight, Father? I brought the destined one here to save you.
I may be unwell, but I am not blind. You are not my daughter.
How can you say that to me? I went through flames to find the destined one for you. But you, Father, don't you see?
I should have locked my eyes up to save me from your pretense.
Worry not, old born fool. I'll see you shortly.
Uh-oh. It's the sun.
You could have enjoyed a good show.
Yeah, it's the
But
final
you
boss.
simply lack the taste. I should have just killed you all. My guise was perfect. No one could see a single flaw in it. How did you find out then?
Unlike you, she has never needed to fake her respect for me.
Interesting. That little fox. I will find out if it's true after I hunt her down. But first, I should burn you two together and mix your ashes to honor your friendship. Entertainment. That can wait.
Eh.
My fire for the lad. To save him, you'd have to impress me first.
Oh, great. See, he can also do...
One failed to
Ah!
imprison me, and you're just a nobody. Flee, coward!
Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh, jeez. Okay.
Spin! Spin a block!
Okay. Let's do that. Body cooling powder. Come on. Go. Nice. Easy.
You cursed monkey. Wherever you go, you leave behind a ruined family.
Sorry.
My son is defeated, but not vanquished. I am afraid he'll rise again soon.
Oh.
Since it came into my possession, I've kept it in my stomach, hidden from all. I am old now. Fears have grown in me. Fear of war. Fear of death. Fear of my wife. Fear of my son. That is why I dare not consume it, let alone give it back to him. Destined, deprived, it's all the same. Don't ever believe their bullshit. You are your choices, your causes and effects, not what you're called.
Double-headed pig. Okay. Oh.
Thanks to this false death talisman. Poor keeper. Seems his legacy was his only offer after all.
Oh, great. Is there a part 2 to this fight? Oh. What's up? Yaksha King.
No wonder not a single raindrop was fanned. It was your trick the whole time. My bad, old bull. I was a bit delayed. You little rascal. I'll teach you a lesson on your parents' behalf.
Well, we'll see how this goes, but I'm not... I figure we're probably not gonna beat this fight. We'll see. Ah, dang it.
Lotus thrown of blades.
Ah.
One thing taught me this.
Ow. Oh, great.
The destined one.
Oh, come on, I've got...
Oh, the irony. Tell me then, is my kind destined for extermination?
So dumb.
A monkey born from unfeeling stone can never understand my pain.
Okay, well that was dumb.
Mercy.
He grabbed me, but then I already summoned my, like, copy clone things. And they could have easily just, like, beat him. Whatever. Okay. Wow. We'll go take care of the secret area stuff now then. It's now that I now that I know that this is the final area. But we have to go back to let's see. There, head back. If we head back down, we should be able to find a secret path along the pathway. Apparently. Okay, well we can also go back to the other place and go back up the Ashen Shrine. Apparently there's something here. See it yet. See it in a second. Oops. Realize we were out of stamina. Hello.
I can see the king from here. I wonder what's behind. I feel blind.
I don't see it. He said it was along the pathway here. Oh, there it is. Top takes bottom, bottom takes top. Okay, cool. Okay. Just grab that, and then we'll head back up. Oops. Oh. I need to activate camera mode. So apparently there is a path that got opened at some point around here somewhere. Actually, I think I know where it is. This thing says that it's on this pathway, but I think that there's another way you can get there. If we head back to Ashen Pass 2, I believe. This is where I got confused when I thought we were supposed to do something else for the horse squire quest. But now that she blew out those flames, no. This way. I believe if we go this way. Yes. That's where she went through the thing. Well, I guess that's where he went through the thing. So now we know it's Red Boy and not the actual daughter. Yeah, so now these flames are blown out, so we can go this way. Down this way is the way we went last time, I believe. No. Maybe not. Oh, maybe up this way. There we go. Did we go up this way before? I didn't notice that there was a thingy. There's nothing. Cool. Here's the last part. Oh no! That's what's his face? Okay. Ah. Ow. Ow. Ah, okay. And dead. There we go. Easy. Ooh, flame orb. Other increases burn resistance. Okay. Don't we already have that? Or did we not get that? I thought we did. Oh no, that was the soak that we got. That's right. Okay. What's up? Okay, it's fine.
My king, he treated me well. To die for him, I would not regret it. But I failed, brother. Failing his mission is what I regret. My king must have done something reckless for that dumb boy. The truth, I wager, lies beyond that door. That cursed cart was no match for me. I went easy on it. That's all. what you are. But remember, don't be swayed. Stay true.
Oh. Bye, friend. Okay, we'll go through that door in a second. I just check this area over here. Ow. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is the pathway that the guide was talking about. But I guess I didn't realize where it was, so. Okay. Well, let's now we'll explore this part later. Oh my god. Let's do this. Oh, nice. Got another one of those. Again, from I have no idea. Yeah. Secret area time. Some sort of ice region? Okay. Ooh. Oh. Session. Got an achievement for that. I'm assuming for entering the secret area. Ushi Cave. Okay, so this is the cave that we learned about from story things. Seems like these are. This is where Lady Rakshasi is, so maybe we'll see her. First, we haven't found a thing yet. Ow. Ooh, nice. Don't remember what that one does, but I remember that one being pretty good. Yeah, upon use, instantly resets the cooldown for all spells. Okay, cool. Sure, it's probably really expensive to make, but at least we can make it. Come on, give me a... There it is. What do you need? Oh, okay. Not too bad. We've got 4 stored, so I think we'll keep that for now. Okay. But good to know. Okay, do we want to go this way or this way? This way. I think this is the last meditation spot. They're just gonna achieve it. I don't know why my computer's lagging so much right now. I think everything's working fine. I'm just trying to switch over to OBS to make sure everything's working, but it's struggling for some reason. There we go. I think I'm just having some encoding lag for some reason. I don't really know why. But everything seems to be working fine now. So I think we'll just continue. Let me just make sure it's working on my phone end. Yeah, seems like it's fine. My phone end. I don't know. I think YouTube's just being dumb. Okay. Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, great.
Even uglier than me.
Are you still in the haze or what, you wicked lad? Our Lady asked us to guard this place, not to check another face. Tell whoever breaks in was the order.
By your word!
Great. I kind of want to. Let's see if. Okay. Well, if we lose this fight, I'm gonna try to switch into the other thing and see if they have like a special thing. Oh, jeez. Let's even the odds a little bit. Okay. Ow. No. Okay. Ow.
Pull your weight, sluggard! Light you up! I will roll you over! Quit nagging!
This fight is annoying. Ow.
Quit nagging! I will roll you over!
I think it's just gonna keep hiding till we get her lower enough. Ow. Ow. No, obviously don't attack. Dumb monkeys. guess we didn't get to see the transformation, or if there was anything there. I don't want to look it up though. If there was something. Let's see. Top takes bottom. Spirit. Okay, well, I couldn't find anything, but I don't know. Sure, there's probably something. A beauty weds a beast so vile, with horns and fangs, a facade's sweet guile. In love's embrace they form a pair, rolling in the haze, many lives they ensnare. This story was told by Minister Zhu. Years ago, Zhu, dissatisfied with his wife's strict adherence to propriety and her lack of warmth in the chamber, took a fiery and beautiful concubine. This concubine had a terrible temper, often bossing Zhu around and showing no respect for the lady of the house. If anyone tried to talk to her into adhering into manners and propriety, she would laugh and curse them until they left in disgrace. Yet Zhu found this amusing and indulged her in every way, spoiling her with affection. One day Zhu was returning to the capital to report on his duties. Fearing that their carriage might be attacked by bandits, he hired a large boat to transport his family, servants, and belongings back to the capital. That night, the sound of fighting suddenly erupted on the boat. It turned out that a Yaogwai had sneaked aboard under the cover of darkness. Soon, a terrifying figure with horns and jagged teeth appeared. He wore a tattered cloth around his waist, held a pot-shaped shield in his left hand, and wielded an iron whip in his right, glaring menacingly at everyone. Zhu and his wife trembled in fear, but the concubine stood tall and unafraid, loudly scolding the Yaogwai for his rudeness. The Yaogwai was taken aback for a moment, then sighed and said, "Even in human form, you are so arrogant. Truly you are one of us, a Yaksha." The concubine burst into laughter and said, "Nonsense, I intend to play for a little while longer, but now you've ruined everything. Fine, let's kill them all and leave together." With that, she transformed into a creature identical to the Yaogwai. Zhu finally realized that he had brought a Yaogwai into his house. Just as the two Yaogwais were about to kill Zhu and his family, a female voice rang out. "Even though your kingdom has fallen and you were forced to seek shelter in the east, you should not behave so rudely. Why not follow me into the mountains for your practice?" Just when the two Yaogwais were ready to resist, a woman descended onto the bow of the ship, holding a precious fan. With the powerful wave of the fan, she immobilized them in the wind. After this terrifying experience, Zhu never dared to take another concubine. Okay. Boy. On his red skin, talent may shine, eyes glaring bright, a mischievous sign. Samadhi fire, forged yet heart unrefined. The gate to Mount Lingshan lies within the mind. For many years, Red Boy had been having the same nightmare. In his childhood, he shared this nightmare with his mother. "Mother, there were so many people. They were all coming to kill me." "My dear, once you fall asleep again, you'll forget all about it by tomorrow." But the boy was excited. "But I am very powerful. I defeated monks as tall as mountains, strange birds, and fire-breathing statues. I am not afraid of them at all." "Oh, how brave you are, my dear." He continued, "I dreamt that I grew up into an adult, with long horns on my head and long spikes on my hands. I could kill a bunch of bad people at once. There were too many of them. I couldn't kill them all. Later, some strange people I had never seen before came. They hung quietly in the sky, not coming down, just silently watching me from above." His mother pulled him into her arms. "If that day ever comes, your father and I will go to the sky with you and kill them all. Will we die?" ... "I dreamt that they killed me, and I turned into a red lotus flower. And mother, you picked this lotus flower, and I became your child again." ... He continued to chatter. "Mother, if I die, will you be willing to give birth to me again?" "Don't you ever say this again." Okay. Interesting. And yeah, we did find all of the meditation spots. Axe stalwart. With axe in hand, the guard shows might, fearing neither toil nor plight. wishing for the mountains peace, braving dangers till the sun's last light. A bright afternoon, a camp of seasons. Splendid, that's the morale I wanted to see, the Bull King exclaimed, seated in the main camp atop the cliff, observing the bull guys training below. Standing beside him, the pale-axed stalwart reported, "My king, only such a powerful army is worthy of your majestic presence." The Bull King nodded approvingly, and saying, "You've done well, young captain." Looking at the pale-axed stalwart, he said kindly, "You've not been under my command for long, yet you've managed to train this mixed troop so well. It's beyond my expectations." The pale-axed stalwart replied humbly, "When I first arrived and saw how well regulated the king's domain was, I was equally surprised." Realizing he might have misspoken, he quickly apologized. "I meant to say," the Bull King laughed heartily. "No worries, the well-regulated domain is all thanks to the lady of the house. Her strict rules keep these boneheads in line." The pale-axed stalwart also laughed. "Indeed, I was initially taken aback by her strict rules." Seeing his straightforwardness, the Bull King praised, "You've done well in managing the troops. I'll promote you to be my vanguard." The pale-axed the pale-axed stalwart quickly knelt. "Thank you, my king, for the promotion. I will serve you with utmost loyalty." Just then a voice called out, "Father, why have you summoned me?" The pale-axed stalwart looked up to see a red-skinned youth approaching from behind. "I called you to observe how to muster and command troops. This is my newly appointed vanguard. Come and meet him." The youth patted the pale-axed stalwart on the shoulder and smiled. "Very good. If my father trusts you, you must be capable. When I become king, you shall be my general." The Bull King clapped his hands and laughed. "Such ambition! The future of this domain will depend on you." The youth pondered for a moment and said, "Father, why not entrust that item to me as well?" The Bull King's face darkened, and he did not respond. "Father, you trust me with a domain," the youth continued, "so why not with a mere object? Ever since you obtained it, you've grown more haggard. Mother is very worried." The Bull King waved his hand dismissively. "Do not mention this again." The youth, though puzzled, did not wish to defy his father and left reluctantly. Well, we know what that item is, and we'll find out about that once we finish this area. Some stamina. Cool. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. I actually want to rest. So we are out of everything. Oh, where there's so many things. Ow. Ooh. Bull King's Iron Horn. And Celestial Ribbon. Witness. Oh. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Oh, I wanna... Okay. Just die! Oh my god. Okay, full governor. Moderately increases scorch damage. Okay. Well, if I was doing a fire build, that would be useful. But I am not. Oops. I meant to do that. That's fine. Secret. guess it's just 3 paths that lead to the same place for some reason. Okay. It's fine. Hopefully there's a thing nearby, because I feel like we are overdue. Go. I think we're almost done with the secret area. Seems we were at the ice core level, but I guess we'll see. Oh, great. Ow. Ow. This. Ow. Let's see what's going on. healing. Of course. No. There we go. Oof. Close.
Our master bade this child be born, but he never knew my struggles.
How can we but follow the Master's word? Rakshasi, you know it was he who made you drink from the river of childbearing.
Shut it. You shall never speak of it. The king knows why I had to drink it. But I haven't glimpsed him ever since then. He made it another reason for his absence.
Rakshasi, your husband shirks a dishonor this way. He granted you this cave with his Mount Bishui beast as its sentinel. He's compromised enough for the sake of our master.
You will seal your lips on this. Our family would be doomed if anyone knew the truth behind this child.
Fear not. Master bids me aid you in secret. You and the bull, you will rear this child to manhood. And when the boy comes of age, well, on that day, he will be living proof of the dark deeds of Mount Lingshan.
Cutscene or loading screen. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh, full King's Horn times 3. More Celestial Ribbon. And Ushi Beast Bit. And Vine Cord. And Taoist Basket of Fire and Water. And a journal entry. Oh. Hello. Just random frog here. Automatically increases attacks from all burning and chilling afflicting transformations. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Worth to move light attack combo and mobile steps with stroke or lens of stand. With this we can get attack up 105, which sounds pretty good to me. No, I should craft it. Okay. Craft that. Okay, so I guess we have access to all the staffs now. Yeah, so we make this one. I do not like how this one looks. Yeah, okay. So we can craft all the staffs now. I guess I should probably do that when we get back to the thing, but also we did get a journal entry. Ushui golden-eyed beast. With auspicious purple skin, a majestic sight, mighty and fierce like a tiger in fight. Ice and fire clash, a battle so dire, in scorching hills and frigid lands, a path of mire. I didn't see it use any ice attacks. I don't know if maybe it was supposed to. It definitely only used fire attacks when we fought it. The Bull King sat on the mountain top, utterly exhausted and unable to move. He watched as the Bushui beast limped away from the battlefield. He thought about calling out to it, but decided against it. His longest-serving mount had been heartlessly driven away by him, without even a backward glance. His most trusted weapon had been taken by his own son and discarded who knows where. The Bull King glanced at the bloodstains on his body. His old wound, his old wounds had not yet healed, and now there were new ones. That brat's firepoint skills had improved again. Initially, when the boy learned of his origins, he clamored for revenge every day. Fearing that his son would bring about his own demise, the Bull King had locked him up for a while and assigned the Bushui beast to guard him. Unexpectedly, the red boy managed to escape, and by the time the Bull King arrived, the beast had chased and fought him for quite a while, leaving the boy pinned under its claws, barely alive. It was the beast's fault for being so ruthless, forcing him to severely injure it to save his son. What was wrong with that? Fortunately, he held back just enough to let the reckless uh, beast keep its life. But who would have thought that the brat's injuries were faked? Now the tables had turned, and the son had imprisoned the father. Retribution, it seems, does not come from the karma, but from the hearts of men. The one who wanted to save you drove away. The one who wanted to kill you, you saved. A familiar voice echoed from the depths. Yes, you can save me, and I can save you too, but who will save us? The Bull King's head began to ache again. Interesting. Okay. Got one more. Hello? Okay. Ah, dang it. That was easy. Oh. Hmm. Radiant hues of crimson bright, majestic with its towering might, seeking a place of cool repose, releasing fire, and each trick shows. Here we must speak once more of the frog-seeking Taoist. Being carried back to the Temple of Yellow Flowers, the Taoist was treated for his injuries. Without asking him a word, everyone assumed he had come to join them as a disciple, so they took extra care of him. While at the temple, the Taoist observed the others practicing. Through self-study, he managed to learn a few techniques, such as Meteor Smash and Stallion Spring. Hundred-eyed Taoist master, hearing the Taoist's tales of his travels, recognized his quick wit and boldness and decided to take him as a disciple. Overwhelmed by the honor, the Taoist immediately knelt and acknowledged his master. That night, however, he quickly packed his belongings and left the temple, resuming his quest to find the world's rarest frogs. The next day, when the master was informed of his departure, he laughed and said, "He has small ambitions and is unrestrained by conventions, one of a kind indeed." The Taoist continued his journey and arrived at the Flaming Mountains. At the foot of Cooling Slope, he encountered a large, fiery red frog. They were about to engage in battle when a purple-skinned lion dog emerged from the cave behind the slope. This purple-skinned beast was extremely aggressive. Seeing the two of them lingering near its cave, it charged straight at them. The Taoist was initially intimidated by its presence, but the large frog kicked the beast away, saving his life. Angered by the frog's interference, the purple-skinned beast turned to attack it. The frog opened its mouth and with a gulp spewed a stream of fire, forcing the beast to retreat several steps. Seizing the chance, the Taoist used all the techniques he had recently learned, Meteor Smash and Stallion Spring, against the beast. Seeing them join forces, the beast fled back into the cave. The Taoist pursued it into the cave, only to find the interior remarkably cool, a stark contrast to the scorching heat of flaming mountains. Before long, the frog also hopped into the cave and hid in a shady corner. The Taoist realized that although the frog could breathe fire, its nature made it fear the mountain's heat. The cave was the cool place it sought to rest. Even this Yaoguai had a desire to live. With this surprising understanding, the Taoist felt a surge of compassion and abandoned any thoughts of killing it. He sheathed his sword and left the cave. Okay. Let me see if I can find out what these two are. So I figure we're not going to get them by beating the final boss. So let's see. So it's Yaoguai. Maybe we might. Jeez. So if not, we'll just go and defeat the final boss now. Okay, brown iron card, gray bronze card, crimson, got all the cards. Father Stone, quickest fire, fastest win, got those. Cloudy Mist, Misty Cloud, got those. Top take bottom, bottom take ox. Flint Chief, we got Flint Vanguard. I think we got. Let me see. Okay, we didn't. He's on the cooling slopes. Okay. Okay. So it's on the way to. I think we're done here. This area, at least. So use this. Actually, let's go back to the base so we can go harvest some stuff and give what's his face our seed that we got. And we'll go defeat the last two mini bosses, and then we'll go defeat the last boss, and then we'll finish up chapter 5. What's up? Do you have any new medication for me?
May Lord Lao illuminate you. My pills are reliable, but be wiser than relying solely on them. Many are bent on seeking
I didn't actually see what we got.
hence pillmen came to be. A monkey reaps what he sows.
Hello.
Rest assured, this old long knows his trade. From seed to sprout to fruit to harvest, patience is the path to follow. As they say, fine soil yields fine sprouts, and fine sprouts...
Yeah. Okay.
Leaving so soon, do visit from time to time.
Okay. Let's see. We also got some new weapons we can craft. And armor, I guess, also. So we can make this step, and then we can make this step. Okay, well we need more will to craft the other ones. Let's see what armor we have. Ooh, Wukong's mask. Okay. Grants moderate focus upon taking damage. If destined one is under the effect of tenacity, grants more focus. That looks cool. Upon taking damage, temporarily grants moderate defense. Disables perfect dodges, but grants tenacity when health is below half. Well, whatever that means. It's cool looking armor. Man, it's got crazy defense. Ooh. Well, I don't really like it but it does look cool, so I'll give it that. Okay, we'll head to. So dang it. So the last two mini bosses should be along this road somewhere. So, oh hello. Okay. Deliver. Well, I don't know what I was delivering, but I guess that's how you summon this crazy thing. Ow. Dang it. That was a bit of a waste. Oh. I guess fire heals me when I am in this state. Ow. Okay, well I'm not in this state anymore. Dang it. Okay. That was dumb. Okay, walk of shame. Hello. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Mother of Flamelings. Springs birth rivers, trees root in the ground. Gold's elusive source is seldom found. Wealth like clouds can vanish in a day, yet honor stands like mountains will always stay. There, there once was a mediocre. There once was a medicine gatherer named Chang Ming, who gained fame for selling flame orbs. One day, a burly man dressed as an immortalist visited Chang Ming's herbalist shop. The immortalist produced a palm-sized piece of cinnabar in the color of gold. Intrigued, Chang Ming inquired, what is this?" The immortalist replied, "This is gold flame ore, a treasure from inside the mother of flamelings. I heard, I've heard of your fame as a medicine gatherer, and I can offer a partnership." Chang Ming asked, "What is this mother of flamelings?" The immortalist answered, "It's 10 times larger than the typical flameling, and could fetch a fortune in gold. The catch is the need for a substantial amount of flame ores as bait." Oh, okay. So that's what we were doing. Initially, Changming declined because it cost him precious flame ores, but the Immortalist returned with a load of the ores and beseeched him. I have an urgent need for gold flame ore. Find the mother of flamelings with these baits that I have given you, and if you catch it, you shall receive the gold I promised. Changming accepted such a lucrative offer in an instant, and the two set off the following day. During their journey, the Immortalists realized Changming lacked any power and used mere street tricks to deceive the flame guys. However, as a true man who did not fuss over minor quibbles, he accepted Changming's methods, and together they located the flameling's lair. There, the Immortalists lured out the enormous mother of flamelings using a copious amounts of flame ores. Confronted by the mother, they were bombarded with fireballs and overwhelmed. Changming had no power to resist and was nearly burned to death. Yet, faced with no escape, in a desperate act to save Changming from the woe he led him into, the Immortalist mounted his sword and flew directly at the mother. He slew her at the price of his own life. As the mother of flamelings lay dead, all the flamelings fell lifeless. Changming harvested the gold flame ore from the mother and the flame ores from the flamelings alongside the bait brought by the Immortalists. He returned with a fortune and wrote books like Mountain Chronicles and Observations of Fire, boasting of his solo conquest of Mother of Flamelings. If you wonder why Changming turned to writing instead of continuing his life gathering flame ores, a line in his book hints at the answer. With the mother's demise, her children scattered, and no flamelings will appear here for 500 years. Oh, well. Hopefully I got enough flame ores. Okay. Take the form of Mother Flamelings, summon flamelings to aid in battle. Okay. How do they cool down for all spells? I think there was another spirit that had that ability, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Should be... Okay, well, I guess the thing lied. Ow. Dang it. Okay. This looks suspicious. This. Jeez. Just want to check up here. before we go activate that fight. The there's a thing here. Okay, so that's where we are. Yeah, so if we keep going that way, that's the way to the thing. But I believe this is the final mini boss here. Let's see. So maybe the yeah. Ow. Ow. Okay, it's kind of weird. Cool. I mean, I don't really have to do this, whatever. We're gonna go to the final boss now. Okay. Odd rocks with fiery streaks from a fiery river they rise, forged in the blazing inferno under the scorching skies. With loyalty they shape rivers and move mountains high. Unmoved by the world's chaos, they stand firm and nigh. Bodhisattva's Guanyin was set to visit the new Mount Sumeru to discuss important Buddhist matters with Bodhisattva Lingji. As Red Boy was always eager to serve Guanyin, he accompanied her on the journey. Upon arriving at New Mount Sumeru, they learned that Bodhisattva Lingji was still away on a trip to Yellowwind Ridge. Thus, Guanyin turned towards Yellowwind Ridge. Given the urgency of the matter, she instructed Red Boy to wait for her by the river valley. As Red Boy wandered alone by the river, he noticed a massive rock guy standing majestically by the water's edge like a giant guard hound. The rock guy diligently moved stones and piled dirt into foothills. Intrigued, Red Boy approached to get a closer look and after careful contemplation committed the sight to memory. Several years later, due to the Bull King's return to Flaming Mountains, Guan Yin suddenly summoned Red Boy and instructed him to fulfill his duties to his family, allowing him to return to his homeland. As time passed, travelers passing by the base of Flaming Mountain saw a large flint rock guy as big as a house standing prominently by the fiery river. It tirelessly moved stones and dirt, its diligent demeanor resembling that of a giant guard hound, leaving people in awe and wonder. Okay, cool. That means we have one more 3 plus a bunch of characters, which I'm going to assume are the daughter, somebody, or what is her name? Something. Rakshasi? Yeah, Rakshasi. I don't expect this fight to be too difficult. I didn't really have much trouble with it. Unless we have to do the first phase again, but I don't think we do. I think we just have to fight the final boss dude. Probably should have just teleported. No, well. But yeah, so that's how everything connects up, I guess. We'll do our walk of shame early, so we don't have to do it when we die next time. Okay, here we go. I guess we got some sparks to spend. Not that we really need to, but just make it a little bit easier. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's ow.
My vengeance!
What are you doing? Come on. Oh my god. Okay. That wasn't my fault. Mr. Horsesquire didn't want to do his magic attack for some reason. Okay. That's
Stands in my way. Life's core. When springs existence, I am
no. Jeez. Just this like a ton of damage. Okay. Res again.
Tasty snack!
Okay. Well, it was going well until it wasn't. Once again, it's going well until it wasn't. Wonder if this might be more useful. That way we can get some damage reduction. With this guy doing a lot of damage, like that might be useful. Ow. Oh well. Easy. Let's go.
Still holding on, despite it all. Does your vengeance weigh more than your family? Spit it out now, his relic!
Here's the mother. Rakshasi.
My king, I'm sorry for my lateness.
She
I
was awful.
turned to them, but none offered help.
My lady, forget it.
I implore you to show mercy and spare my son. He is the last of the Yaksha's bloodline in the West, with an origin most tragic and twisted. Now, he poses a threat no more. Should you grant him mercy, I, Rakshasi, and the Bull King shall retreat ourselves to secluded meditation. Along with our children, we will never leave the mountain again.
Alright. That might be.
He is our son. We will bear his punishment. If it pleases you, my plantain fan. is also yours to take.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Flames have paved my way. Through flames, I shan't stray. Vain was my flame, for revenge destined to stray. Their delight lies in our submission, kneeling and begging. You shall never witness it.
Okay. Glad we got the backstory before that. Yes, give me the double-headed pig.
Through deeds, Black Bear. Take this pair of eyes. You've served the righteous cause, Yellow Rat. These ears are yours. Your power has gathered immune, Yellow Brow. Keep this nose. You've endured hardships under eye. Go with the tongue. And the boom, it is the hardest to turn against a sworn brother. You can have his body.
No.
Wretched boy, your luck plagues your every step. Never have you made a good choice. Save your strength, brother. We yet to slay our way to the court and seize that senile emperor. This one must be the chief of their troop. Brother, watch my back while I go play with him.
Your reluctance is plain, just like my own. They forced me to drink from the river of childbearing, to bear that boy in my womb. If not for that monkey, we could have lived our separate lives in peace. As if none of this had happened. You're cute. choose to be their lapdog. I never wanted to sever our ties. If kinship means anything to you, give me that relic. And let me avenge my people. My king! Let the monkey have my fan, and there will be no trouble.
Your brother, I've disciplined. Your boy, I've given away. Your wife's fan. Today, I'll take it with me too. Find a master and serve the right. It's the only path left for the likes of us. Don't you understand, brother?
Wukong! I took out the bull's concubine with a whack of my rake too! Turned out, oh, she was a fox squire!
The way I saw it, with enough merit and a position before the Buddha, they would leave me be, and all of you as well. Now I see, for someone like me, staying alive is enough to be a transgression. Brother, take care of your wife and children. And remember, steer clear of my remains.
Chapter 5 Golden Child, Crimson Blood concluded. Okay.
Yakshas are the mightiest of the 8 legions, after all. Be your body hard as metal, meeting death in scores is inevitable. Yet, why did you endure the fish and those carts just as poorly? You rush like wind with a clouded mind. It's your desires that shape what you see. Had your mind been less unsettled, would you still have fallen for that child's play? Haste oft blinds while patience illumines. Next time, can you still fulfill as Wukong without Bajin?
Bereaved body. Nice. Up. On activation, creates a hurricane that lifts enemies airborne. Highly effective against specific enemies. Makes sense. All 4 vessels now belong to me. Look at these.
To subdue the Bull King, the Jade Emperor issued an edict. Nerja with the incinerating wheels, the Gwai-slaying sword, and the coiling tether, and his father with the sealing pagoda and the revealing glass. Combining their strengths, they mustered a host of immortals who fought the Bull King and narrowly defeated him.
Okay. So it seems like maybe the story has repeated once before, and the first time it happened, the Bull King died and got his head cut off.
Before the journey, Wukong lived free and easy. He wandered the lands and befriended the mighty. He had 6 sworn brothers, the Bull King among them. The monkey and the bull both called themselves great sages. They were 2 of a kind. As for their parting of ways and hard-fought strife, those are tales for another time. Amid Wukong's rampage through the court, he toppled Lord Lao's pill furnace. A few bricks bearing remnant flames fell here and became the Flaming Mountains. Lord Lao blamed the furnace-tending boy for his negligence and banished him to become the keeper of this place.
Okay. So that's that guy that we, I guess we didn't kill. He's somewhere. I'm sure he'll probably show up later.
That was Princess Fairfox of Mount Chile. Graced with great wealth, the princess revered the Bull King's immense power. She gladly wed him, despite the ill-suited match. The 2 shared some joyous days together, until the monk and his disciples came, and Pagia slew the princess. Stories tell that the 2 bore a daughter, though her fate is unknown.
Okay. I know they mentioned something about DLC, so I wonder if the daughter, if she's not going to be mentioned later, she might be in that DLC maybe? We'll see.
As the Bull King collapsed, he cast a glance behind, as if catching a glimpse of his deepest fear. The Red Boy coming to claim his life with the 5 elemental carts and the valiant 6. He wished this day would never come, yet also longed for its swift arrival.
Wukong. It's like where's Waldo, but where's Wukong? Okay, I think that's everything. Seems like it. Cool. And then we'll let you our inventory. So we've got some stuff to pick out. Okay. Grieved body. A strong body, uncertain destiny, massively reduces fall damage. Nice, okay. Massively reduces stamina cost of all charged heavy attacks. Severely increases maximum health. Sounds useful, and considerably increases Forbane's resistance. I would say maybe this one, but we can just make the medicine and just eat that, and we'll have resistance to the pain, whatever we're using anyways, so it's not really that big of a deal. This might be useful. So I do like using the charged heavies, but also more health sounds really useful too. So I think we'll go with the more health. Maybe we can always change it. So and put this. Cool. We got some journal entries to go through. Yaksha King. Fangs bared, eyes like twin lanterns bright, in battle's clash he finds delight. Agile and brave, with skills so fine, yet lost and wandering his fates decline. The raging flames had reached the Golden Hall, and the sounds of battle outside were deafening, though they were muffled within. The king, gravely wounded, sat amidst the wreckage, holding a recently deceased young boy in his arms. A figure stood behind the curtain, sighing. Such devastation, don't you see? It's all because of you. The king remained silent. Whether the Yaksha royal lineage continues or ends depends entirely on your decision today. The king couldn't help but glance around the golden hall, still able to see traces of its former glory. They say Yakshas are the most resolute, yet you, as their king, are hesitant and indecisive. The king gently stroked his son's face, the body still warm. He wished so dearly that the boy could see the vast and beautiful world. If you have even a shred of lingered desire, why not try my method? The unattainable wish in your heart, I will take care of it for you. As a king, was he not even allowed to die on the battlefield? The king closed his eyes. Finally, he opened them and said slowly, Since there is no salvation, I will leave me and my son at your disposal. Splendid. It is not too late to understand it now. The figure clapped, and a white-clad Taoist emerged from behind. The Taoist approached the Yaksha king, bowed, then sat cross-legged on the ground. He extended his hands above the boy's head and began to chant softly. Before long, a small blood-red lotus flower emerged slowly from the boy's forehead, crystal clear and vibrant. The Taoist carefully plucked the lotus and placed it in a bowl he carried. The Yaksha king fixed his unblinking gaze intently at the lotus. The figure said, This red lotus is the essence of your son's soul. To ensure it does not dissipate before successful reincarnation, we will need your life and the water from the river of childbearing. The Yaksha king raised his arm, taking one last look at the blood lotus. I will do it myself. And then he killed himself. Probably. Okay. There we got. We'll go in order. Ping Ping. Born to a fate of trials and woes, who pities the ebb and flow of those? Better to live in nature's embrace, freely to wander, freely to repose. After delivering her homework to her mother, Ping Ping went to the height of Ember. Her brother had asked her to meet him there, saying he had something important to discuss. When she arrived, she saw Red Boy standing with his hands on his hips, directing quick as fire and fast as wind to burn the bull guys to flee as his way of training them. Amused at the scene, he laughed loudly and boisterously. Brother, Ping Ping called softly. Ever since Red Boy returned from Guan Yin's tutelage, she felt he had changed. Every time she spoke to him, a subtle fear tugged at her heart. Upon seeing her arrival, Red Boy waved to halt the training and turned to her. Ping Ping, let's engage in a game, he proposed. You will run, and I shall chase you. Let's see if I can catch you before an incense stick burns out. In the past, Ping Ping would transform into a little fox, leaping through rocks and crevices, always having the upper hand. Yet this time, Red Boy shattered her hiding rocks with a single spear thrust, scorched her standing dead wood with a breath of fire, and flew over the cliff she jumped across as a red cloud. In less than half the time it takes for an incense stick to burn, Red Boy effortlessly caught her and sighed. Mother's teachings are still too gentle. Seeing his sister's gloomy face, Red Boy took her to rest by the cliff in the Furnace Valley. To cheer her up, he twirled his fire point for her entertainment. Seeing his little sister clapping and cheering, Red Boy asked, How do you think my skills compare to father's? Ping Ping couldn't answer. She had never dared to make such a comparison. She took out the fire dates her mother had rewarded her and shared them with Red Boy, changing the subject to talk about anecdotes in the mountains. Seeing this, Red Boy didn't press further and responded perfunctorily. Ping Ping cautiously said, Brother, you and I have always been the closest. If you have something on your mind, you can tell me. It's not easy for our family to be reunited. I just want to live peacefully in these mountains, away from worldly strife. Gazing at the burning clouds, Red Boy said, Sister, you should see more of the outside world. There's no such thing as living away from worldly strife. It's just self-deception of losers. Ping Ping wanted to ask him who he was competing with and why he had to compete, but before she could speak, she felt a blow to the back of her neck and fainted. Okay. Got Rakshasi. From dawn to dusk, toil's bitter strain, day and night, home's burdens remain. Destiny shows no mercy, merciful she became. Why is her household light the hardest to sustain? Mount Lingshan, Vulture Peak, before the Thundercap Temple. Rakshasi clasped her intertwining hands tightly, steadying her trembling body, striving to appear calm and serene. She had traveled to many places on this journey, domains of the Yaoguai king she befriended in the mortal realm, abodes of the gods she met in the celestial realm, the immortal islands on the sea, and even the underworld. She had visited them all. She also went to Tushita Palace to seek advice from her master, yet the latter had only offered a heartfelt persuasion. I ordered you to raise a child, but I did not ask you to be a true mother. Let the boy stir his trouble. As long as you and your husband stay out of it, you will be safe. Her master's words left her in despair. She knew that no protection would the Flame Mountains receive. This was this was their destiny ordained. But she knew her son all too well. Reckless and wild, vengeful and unforgiving. After all the suffering he had endured over the years, unless he could vent his anger, the only way to resolve the siege of Flaming Mountains would be to break his spine. Thus she came here, for revenge. How to exact it? She had no idea, her mind a blank void. Lady Rakshasi, the master summons you inside. Ananda stood at the temple door, his voice gentle as ever. She straightened her back, gripping the plantain vein tightly in her hand, and hoarsely replied, "Thank you, Venerable." Or, "Thank you, Venerable," hoarsely replied. As she walked into the hall, flanked by the 8 great Vajras and 500 Arhats, she seemed to hear faint laughter, but all she saw in her peripheral vision was solemn and dignified figures. Reaching the base of the lotus throne, she knelt with her head held high, clutching the fan tightly. "Rakshasi, what brings you here to seek an audience with me?" She remained silent, gripping the fan with all her might, ready to unleash its divine wind at any moment. The hall was deathly quiet. All eyes were on her. She could feel the Vajras glaring with their angry eyes, the Arhats staring with their wrathful gazes, and all the divine figures transforming into fierce faces. I, she lowered her head. I greet you on behalf of my master. A booming laughter echoed, deafening. Within that laughter, she heard the cries of an infant, the innocent giggles of a child, the roars of an adolescent, and the cycle of blooming and withering flowers, the growth of grass, and the flight of orioles over millennia. She heard the embers extinguishing in the flaming mountains. I don't think I understand that one, but that's fine. Okay. I feel like I don't understand most of these, but sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Like once I read enough of them. But I don't know. Renowned as the mighty king, his life was far from plain. His spirit spanned the 3 realms, his fame touched 4 domains. Among the Guais, a hero grand, wild and untamed. The sudden arrival of Dharma left his homeland forever changed. With Shadow as his companion, true enlightenment within him lay. In days of yore, the Bull King converted to Buddhism, and within a century completed his practice and returned to the Flaming Mountains. Overjoyed, Rakshasi and Ping Ping loudly celebrated his return and hosted a grand banquet in his honor. During the banquet, the keeper of the Flaming Mountains asked, "My king, why did you return so hastily?" I was having relations with your wife, but I didn't think you were going to come back." The Bull King replied, "An old friend with whom I had some misunderstandings in the past helped me to achieve a great merit. The Bodhisattva then pleaded with the Buddha on my behalf, granting me the grace to return. From now on, I will stay in the mountain and go nowhere else." From that day on, the Bull King's temperament changed drastically. His former wild and unrestrained nature was no longer seen. He declined all invitations, ceased all travels, and instead stayed in Flaming Mountains, helping Rakshasi with household affairs and training the bull soldiers, living a very peaceful life. Several decades later, Red Boy received instructions from the Bodhisattva and returned to Flaming Mountains to serve his parents. The family of 4 enjoyed a period of peace. However, Rakshasi gradually noticed something unusual about the Bull King. He became increasingly thin, his face showing signs of aging, and he ate less, as if weighed down by heavy worries. More strangely, the Bull King sometimes transformed into his original form, retreating to the mountain peaks, retching. I wonder if his original form is the giant form, I'm assuming. The furry celestial maiden serving Rakshasi said, the king might be suffering from a rare bovine illness. The fox maiden serving Ping Ping said, the king, aware of his past sins, might have learned an ascetic practice in Mount Lingshan and is now undergoing it. The keeper of the mountain said, the king's mind is trapped in the past intertwines... what? The king's mind is trapped in the past, intertwining with his old friend, unable to break free. Those past events have become an invisible shackle, and from which he can never escape. Okay. Well, obviously, the thing that was making him sick was the bovine, which would be pig, I think? Bovine, right? Define bovine.
As an adjective, bovine means.
Or cow. Okay. Anyways. I guess that makes sense. He's a bull. Yeah, with that, should be done with everything here, which is nice. So next time we'll be heading out and taking care of chapter 6, which apparently isn't very long at all. So it'll be good because we've only got a couple more episodes till we can till we have our new game to play. So look forward to that on Thursday. But until then, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Rise with Amateur Go. A little bit of a long one tonight, but I wanted to get this chapter done. So, yeah. And then I think there's like post-game stuff we have to do. There's like a secret ending we can do. Now that we found all the other secret areas, but yeah, I think that's it now. So make sure to like this video, share with your friends and family, subscribe to this channel, do all the fun things you know to do here on YouTube. And yeah, we'll be back on Sunday, most likely, unless I do a stream tomorrow. I might do a stream tomorrow, just in case reasons, but most likely Sunday, but we'll see if there's a stream tomorrow. I'll make sure to have that going up then. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday, usual time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, or tomorrow if I feel like it, but I'll let you know. Go check out the latest Max CC channel episode if you haven't already. Made some pumpkin gnocchi stuffed with spinach and ricotta cheese. Lovely. Got a bunch of those frozen, so try make the rest of them, but didn't. So I have some tonight maybe. But yeah, go check that out. They look like grubs, so that's the Halloween twist on them. So go check that out if you haven't already. Oh, and go check out the website, rank0productions.com. I'm uploading the rest of the Halloween recipes from previous years. I mean, I guess you could just check them on YouTube because they're still up. But I'll be putting the actual recipe like pages up sometime this week. So go check that out when you have the time if you are looking for some Halloween recipes to make for Halloween. Makes sense. But yeah, other than that, I think that's everything. So I will call it a day here, and we will be back with some more Wukong on Sunday or tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!